everybody, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. My name is Maureen. I'm so happy you're here today. Today's Pick a Card Love Reading is going to focus on messages for you about what's coming next in love. And today I am using my Goddess Oracle deck. I designed it. That's what we're starting with here. And you have three choices. Group 1, you have the clean slate, which is like a clipboard with no writing on it. Group 2 is attached. And group 3 is choices. And those are like paint chips. So that's kind of interesting. And these are those little clips. So take a moment, see which energy is calling to you today, and then listen to that reading. The way that pick a cards work is you're trusting your intuition. Let it guide you. See what messages come through for you today. If you're not connecting, that's absolutely fine. You can listen to another pile, or you can listen to another one of my readings. I have lots and lots for you to choose from, so check all those out. Let's get started. Your timestamps are below. I'll see you in just a minute. Number 1, let's get started on your reading today. You started with the clean slate card, and I'm using my deck, which is the Goddess Oracle. It is for sale, so if you end up liking it, you can go ahead and check it out. Okay, so you have clean slate, future, and focus. Okay, so let's get started. When I designed this deck, this card was really based on the 4 of Cups, okay, which is all about focusing on the future. Interesting, because you also got the card focus. So this is a reading about a clean slate, focusing on what you want. There's something coming for you. The 4 of Cups is interesting because the 3 cups represent a past situation or emotional, hurt, letdown. Doesn't have to be that you've had 3, relationships that didn't work out, or you've dated 3 people. It's about being like distracted by other things, right? So it could be your family, it could be your friends, it can be stressors. But what the universe is doing is bringing you this 1 cup, and you might not see it. You might not see the opportunity because you're focused on these other things. So this is really a message about focus, about, blurring out everything else and focusing on your goal, focusing on what's around you. This also leads me to believe that the person lives nearby. They're in your environment, okay? And so what I mean by that is that they live close by, not, they don't have to live next door. They don't have to live in the same apartment complex or on the same street as your house. They are in your environment in some way. So it could be someone at work. It could be someone at, the grocery store you go to. It could be just someone who is around and in that environment. It's a place that's close enough to drive to. Okay, so it's not like a flight away. So it's not someone from like a different culture or someone from, a faraway place that you have to get on a plane, on the other side of your country. So what I feel like is you're starting over, you're starting fresh when it comes to relationships. There is an opportunity coming. The universe is going to present you with someone. Now, for some of you, this could be someone that you missed. This might be an opportunity with someone that maybe was interested in you or has been interested in you, and you're just not aware of it. Okay, so for some of you, you're going to get a chance with someone who you may have overlooked. Okay, and so that would also be part of that focus message. But let's see what other details we can get about this connection. I'm going to use the Lenormand Oracle deck. Okay, so we have the tree. We have the clouds. It's interesting because you have the focus message. That's pretty funny. Ooh, and the crossroads. We have choices here. Interesting. Okay, so let me make a little room here so you can see what's going on. Okay. Move these up. Move these over. Okay. So this is interesting. Let me just get my tea. I've had a little bit of cough and I don't want to like suddenly be coughing all over you. So if I have my little tea and I take a little sip, then I should be okay. Okay, so let's start with the tree. The tree in this deck represents growth and stability, okay? It's about putting down roots. It also is like about being strong. It can also point to your family, like your family tree, your ancestry, inherited family traits. So this is really a message about putting down roots, but also I feel like it's connected to the idea of community and someone being close by, okay? Next we have the clouds. Now the clouds always symbolizes some sort of worry, okay? Some sort of clouded vision, which is wild because look at this, it's like clouded vision, right? You've got to focus to see. You have to see through the clouds, which is also really connected to the Four of Cups or the future card here, which is focus. Focus on that one cup. Focus here. And oh my God, I didn't even notice this. This is a tree. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. We're really connecting today. Okay. And of course, in the cloud picture, you also have trees. So there could be a connection to a family member, some friend, some family function, something that you're missing that's right near you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oops, I got so excited. I knocked something over. Hold on. So this is all about somebody being close by, okay? Somebody you might have missed. Somebody who could be connected to family, somebody who you could really have, a good connection with, something that's stable, something that's about, roots and it's, secure. Wow. Okay, so then we move on to crossroads. So obviously crossroads means exactly what it seems like, that there are some sort of decisions or dilemmas or problems, okay? Which way do you choose, right? Which path do you take? So it's about, choosing your direction, okay? So I feel like some of you could be really deciding about your future because we also have the future card. We have clean slate. That can be connected to that crossroads. Like, are you thinking about a new job? Are you thinking about moving? Are you thinking about making a big change? Well, it's time to focus. Focus on your future. You have a clean slate. You can start over, right? There's somebody close by, somebody in your environment. They might even not live near you, but they could be connected to someone you're related to, or someone in your family. Now, family can also be friend family because some of us, are closer to our friends than our families, so they become family. So I like to include everybody in this, okay? Wow, this is exciting. Now, I'm gonna get some more. I think let's get some details using the tarot. We'll see what else we can find out about this connection. Okay. So we have the Hermit. The Hermit is really about withdrawing. It's about stepping away, retreating, going within, doing some meditation, doing some self-reflection. It shows that all of the wisdom that you have attained, you're ready to kind of share. You're ready to come out of this time and make a decision, okay? There also could be a Virgo connected to this love situation. Okay, we also have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is telling me that there is a young, exciting person, and they don't have to be young in terms of age. They could be just young at heart. Someone who's really excited about life, somebody who wants to make plans for the future. This could also represent you. This is an opportunity that's out in the distance, and you need to focus. Look, we've got focus here, and look, he's focusing on that growth. He's focusing on where is the growth coming from. Ooh, we also have the Three of Cups. There's Three of Cups. There's Four of Cups. There's Three of Cups. That's connecting to friends and family and some sort of celebration. So are you deciding about going to a family party, event, wedding? Do you have friends that want you to come out and start being more social? Because the Hermit is about being withdrawn. The Three of Cups is about being social. So what I think is that's where you're headed. You're headed towards doing a lot more adventurous things. There's something calling to you. There's some decision you're going to make in the future about this, and it could be connected to female energy encouraging you, or some sort of celebration or some sort of fun out with friends, female friends. This can also be mom, sister, cousins, people around you that you want to celebrate with, okay? So all of this is leading me to believe that there's some sort of opportunity for you coming up. You have to focus. It could be, you've been really spending a lot of time alone, and the universe is saying, listen, it's time to get out. It's time to be more social. There's a connection here between family, friends, some sort of celebration, and this love energy, okay? The world is a big place. There's a lot of great things you can do. So start planning, start looking at your world and expanding it, okay? There's a lot of fire here. So we could be looking at a Leo, Sag, Aries, okay? We also had a lot of trees. So that makes me think of earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, okay? Now I'm gonna pull you a major arcana message from the Art Nouveau today. The Fool. Oh my God, talk about a clean slate. Oh my God, talk about taking an adventure, all that wand energy, clean slate, beginning again. The Fool card is the first card in the tarot. It's about starting over. And the Fool card here says, at this moment, you are entering a new phase of life. And we have the clean slate, and we have the crossroads. So what I'm seeing here for you is a choice point coming up, okay? This is a fresh start. This is a clean slate. It's time to focus on the future. I feel like it could be, for some of you, something that you've been planning for a while. There is this connection to creativity, to a sense of adventure. The Fool card can sometimes indicate travel. So it just feels like your world is opening up and expanding, which we see here with the Two of Wands. And I feel like there's some opportunity connected to family, and we have that female energy of the Three of Cups. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm just going to roll the Astro Dice and see if there's any other messages for you about what's coming next. You have the 11th house, which is friends, celebration. We talked about that over here. We have Venus, the planet of love. We've got true love, romance coming, and we have Pluto. Pluto really changes and transforms. Pluto is about endings followed by new beginnings. So I really see new love energy coming in. It could be someone in your environment, someone that's around you in the future, which could be someone in your work environment. It could be someone connected to this family party that you go to, or to, a friend of someone that's close to you. But that energy of feeling like there's a connection. The big message here was all about focus, right? Focusing on the future and letting go of the past. We see that again here with the Fool message. And so it's really, really strong. I think this is really exciting. I love this message for you. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you want to watch April's monthly tarot, which is a traditional tarot reading, it's not a pick a card, and I focus on love and all other areas of life, so maybe that'll help you. You can become an Aphrodite member today, join, and get immediate access to that, plus all of my future readings in the next month. So check that out. Sending you lots of love, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, number 2, let's get started on your reading. So you were drawn to the attached message. This can be about someone who's really like very, committed, someone who really likes to be close, somebody who wants a real strong connection. It could also indicate someone who has someone who is attached, who's in a relationship already. We do have advice for your next message. This is all about getting advice. This is a tarot reading. So that's kind of interesting. And you have Scorpio. Okay, so there could be a Scorpio involved in this love story. It could be you, it could be the person coming in. They could also have Scorpio traits, or there could be that attached energy of Scorpio, which is like going deep, really wanting to be connected, almost a little possessive. Okay, so we could have someone here who's a little possessive. There is some need for advice right now in this moment for you. Obviously, you're here getting a tarot reading. So maybe you are interested in someone who might be in a relationship right now or connected to someone else, or might be possessive in some way, or you're just feeling drawn to someone. Maybe you're obsessing over someone. Maybe you're allowing your thoughts to get the best of you, where you're really imagining like you just really want to reach out. With Scorpio energy, it can be at the higher vibration, which is being really connected, being, really passionate, being really like a soul connection. Or sometimes Scorpio energy can get paranoid, it can become obsessive. So, we don't know which energy, is coming through. It depends on your situation. For everyone, it's going to be different. But there is definitely a need to get advice here for you to, talk to trusted friends, to, maybe there's some sort of mystery around someone you're interested in or someone you are going to date, okay, in the future. There's definitely with Scorpio also that energy of mystery. Maybe also intensity. There's also a very, very passionate intensity coming up for you. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So we have the beautiful Clover. Good luck, good fortune. We have the Garden. And the Ship. Ooh, okay, the Ship with that Scorpio energy is interesting. Okay, let's start here. This is abundance, okay? Whenever this card comes up, it really talks about good luck, okay? Good fortune. It's a happy card. It's a happy-go-lucky person. It's about maybe taking a small risk and hoping for a really good outcome. It also kind of can it can negate any sort of negative cards because it's so positive. So I feel like, when we look at it, it's right next to the Community card, the Garden card, and the Garden card is like social. It's kind of like a garden is like I said, a place for the community. It's like a green space. It can be like a park, something public, something in the country, or something, where there's a lot of trees and flowers. It can also be a place where you go to learn. It can also be like a place that you go that is like a public space. And with the Clover, I feel like this could be, even for some, a casino, which is kind of funny. So maybe some of you have met this person or will meet this person at like some sort of event, some sort of community event, or at a public place, a public space. It could even have to do with gambling, okay? Doesn't have to be, but for some of you, that's what it could be. Then we have the Ship. And the Ship also represents like good luck and prosperity, okay? It has to do with travel, with long distance journeys. Sometimes it can mean going abroad. Sometimes it talks about someone who lives at a distance. So the Scorpio person could be living at a distance. They could be foreign. They could have a different culture. This also talks about changes and shifting and new things happening, okay? So I feel like, I definitely feel like you meet this person in some sort of public space. You could potentially travel together, or there could be distance between you, meaning they live at a distance, okay? But let's see what the tarot brings us. So far, it's looking good, okay? Even though you have questions, even though there's that attached message, I do feel like the Lenormand is really looking good. Okay. What do we have for number 2? Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords reversed. That's kind of being maybe confused. Maybe this could be someone that you're questioning if they have a air sign person in their past, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is more towards Libra energy. Maybe this is you are not used to being with someone who is so emotional, who wants to be so attached, who's so like possessive in a way, because this is more head over heart energy. Okay, so we also have the Ace of Pentacles right in the center. Okay, so this connection could happen because of a job opportunity. Okay, there's some sort of money, there's some sort of opportunity, some good luck, some good fortune. It could even be that you get some money. Maybe you gamble, maybe you win at a casino and you get some money and you take a trip and you meet your person. It could literally happen that way. Doesn't have to. It could also mean that you get a raise and then you go travel and you meet this person, or you meet them and they, you know, get a raise, get money, get some good fortune, and you two decide to travel together. Okay. But there's definitely an opportunity for long-term here with the Ace. It's like a new beginning. So I do think this person is a new person. You haven't dated before. I think this is someone that has a little bit of mystery around them. You might have some questions. You might, you know, ask people around them about them because maybe there's something different about them, right? Yeah, it does feel like there's some connection to like either selling stuff abroad, like, you know, an online business, something like that. There's something about work. There's something about this taking some time, right? Because Pentacles, you have to build over time. So I feel like this is some connection that you have to kind of take your time with, okay? We are getting a lot of work messages here, which is also Pentacle energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but we do have Scorpio as well. Okay. And we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, that's another message about distance. Okay, for some of you the traveling could be back to where you're originally from. For others it's about going in search of love, in search of a relationship. I feel like what's coming up for you is a connection with someone, which is going to be somebody who is very possessive. Okay, somebody who you're going to have questions about, okay? There's some sort of mystery around them. They could be from a different culture. You could travel together. You could meet through work, but you also could spend time traveling. There's definitely a shift and change coming. There could be a Scorpio connected to this love story. We have the Eight of Cups, which is a water sign, and we have the Scorpio card coming through. Okay, but there's definitely something about movement and change. Some of you may even be taking a new job or moving to a new location, and that's where you connect with this person, okay? Very funny though, because there is that gambling reference, so maybe you win the lottery. Oh my gosh, I hope so. There's huge power balls, right? They've been going off for a while. Let's see. For the major arcana message, let's see what you have today. The Sun. This is an opportunity for new friendship or relationship that will lead to happiness and contentment. I love that because we have the ability to make something grow here, but like I said, it takes time. Do not give up and you will be led to success. Yeah. It's like, don't give up. You're going to be led to success. It's almost like maybe you're listening to this reading and you're like, oh my gosh, I know what I'm going to do now. But yeah, this is about taking an opportunity, a gift from the universe. And you see a path up ahead if you look at this card. And this is about taking a path away from where you are to find that happiness. So you're going to be led to that. There is shift and change coming. It could involve a Scorpio. The summertime could be when this is happening for you because we have that Sun card. Okay, I'm going to roll the Astro dice. Let's see if there's any other signs and symbols. Where are they? Okay. What do we have for number 2 about this connection? We have the 11th house, Cancer, and Jupiter. Yay! Jupiter's the planet of good luck, good fortune. So yeah, I feel like there's some sort of money coming to you, or some job, or some promotion, some inheritance, some gift. Something is triggering this, and you are going on a journey. We have the 11th house. It can be connected to friends, to groups, which is also part of that community. You know, kind of team effort things. We also have Cancer here, which is the water energy of the ship. It's the Eight of Cups. This is an emotional connection. So there could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising involved in this as well. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Those are all your messages for today. If you'd like to watch the April monthly tarot reading, go ahead and join the Aphrodite Circle and you'll get access to that right now. Plus you'll get access to everything else that I've done that I do in the next 30 days. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm sending you lots of love. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, number 3, let's get started. You were drawn to the Choices card, which are these little paint chips. And when I designed this deck, I was thinking about choices. Like there's lots of choices. There's lots of different kinds of people out there, lots of different options, okay? You also have Fix It and Virgo. Okay, so this is really interesting because Fix It really kind of connects with the energy of Virgo. Virgo is the sign of the zodiac connected with improving things, fixing things. You know, this could be a person coming in that has those qualities. It could also be someone who's actually a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or has that connection to your chart in some way. Choices. So I feel like for some of you, you may be thinking about fixing something, meaning an old connection, or making something right with someone. Maybe you've dated in the past, okay? This can also just indicate that you are going to connect with someone who is someone that fixes things, likes to improve things. They could actually have a job where they fix things for a living. You know, you could fix cars. You can, you know, be someone that works on, you know, computers. You know, it could just be someone who has that as their career. Okay, but it feels like you do have a lot of choices coming up, and I feel like it's connected to the choice of, am I going to work on an old existing or past connection, or am I going to move forward with a new one? Choices. Okay, but let's see what comes through. We're going to start with the Lenormand, and then I'm going to actually use the tarot as well. Ooh, the snake card. Ooh, okay, we will look at that. We have the mountain under Fix It. Very interesting, because the mountain is all about obstacles, things to overcome. And the House card. Ooh, okay, so we have stability, security, beautiful. I like where this is going. Okay, so let's take a look at the snake card. Ooh, okay, so when we think of a snake in a relationship, we obviously think about someone who's being dishonest, somebody who's not really telling the truth, someone that could be devious, okay? So there's definitely some deception here or manipulation in relationships, okay? This could be someone that's just, you know, kind of a little bit of a player, you know, somebody that you just have to be cautious with, okay? So for some of you, if that is triggering something with this Virgo energy, that's the energy. Maybe fixing something with someone who's been deceptive or deceived you in the past is not a good idea. So be careful with anyone who isn't being 100% honest, okay? With the Mountain card, as I said, is really about overcoming something, overcoming some obstacles in some way. For some of you, you know, this can be some sort of block, something that you're going to have to fix when it comes to this connection. You know, it's delayed, maybe there's some distance between you, maybe you have to go back and forth for a while, maybe one of you lives in one place and one lives in the other, and so you have to make some accommodations, okay? But it also means that it can be done, because we see the sun at the other side of the mountain. So it's like something that can be fixed, okay? You just want to watch out for this, because this can be very complicated, okay, situation. Now, with the Virgo card and in your future position, we have the beautiful House. So I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that in this position rather than this one, because this feels more past, this feels future. The House card is about home, it's about stability, it's about staying put, it's about like having a family. This is a stable place to work from. You know, it can also be about buying a property together, owning a home together, you know, getting married and buying a house. So it feels like there could be some sort of delay, maybe some difficulties that have to be overcome in order for you to move in together. But I think eventually that's where I see you going. I see you moving towards this beautiful house, this home, okay? But right now, I feel like you're making some choices about someone in your past who you really need to be conscious of and aware of, okay? Because what's coming in the future is this long-term stability. So you just want to be mindful of that, okay? But I do see Virgo energy here, and I see home and family as like the most important, you know, the most important consideration. So I do feel like there's some choices coming up. You might have two people, one who is someone that isn't trustworthy, or there's something that it just doesn't feel right. And there's another person that might be a little bit more difficult. Like the situation might be a little more difficult, but I do see it ultimately leading towards something lasting, okay? You could even be moving in with a Virgo. So let's see what the tarot has for you. Beautiful. So you have the Page of Cups. You have an offer of love coming, okay? This is water sign energy or someone who is emotionally available. And you have strength. Beautiful with the Mountain card. I love that. And one dropped. Let me see if I can find that card. Where is it? I'm gonna have to pause for a second. Can't. Okay, so the final card is the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. There is definitely an offer of love coming. If you are kind of making a choice between someone from the past or letting go, all of this is pointing towards you connecting with someone who you have a balanced connection with, okay? This is someone who is going to be open and loving and really honest with their feelings, okay? This could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Virgo, someone who has a lot of emotional connection in relationships, somebody that shows their feelings, okay? We also have Leo coming through too. So the summertime into the fall, like the late August, seems to be an important time for you. I would just be careful of this snake energy. If you know who that is, you know what you're dealing with over there. But what I see here in the future is moving in together, stability, security, and a really beautiful emotional connection. There might be a little bit of a challenge here with this person, and that could be, you know, where they're living, where you're living, or some obstacle to overcome. But ultimately, I see that you are going to be getting a beautiful offer of love. So that's the good news, okay? Okay, let's see if there's any final advice, and then I'm going to pull you a major arcana message, and we're going to roll the Astro dice too today. Okay, so the advice here is, isn't this interesting? More earth energy, the beautiful Nine of Pentacles. This is about taking care of yourself. This is about making sure that you do all the good things that you need to do for your benefit, whether it's a job, buying yourself, the things that you need, taking care of you. This is like a message of self-care. So I feel like that's what you need to do right now, is to really focus on when you take care of yourself, you are able to be available and take care of others, okay? So that's the message, and this also is more earth energy, which could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it could be connected to that message of Virgo, which is really also, Virgo is about health, okay? So this could just be about you taking care of you right now. Okay, from the Art Nouveau, major arcana message for you today is Judgment. The present has arrived and the past is relinquishing its hold on your fate. This is the best time to change an element of your lifestyle. Wow, and you have the message, fix it. So there's something that you need to work on within yourself, okay? Something that you can definitely overcome. Time is here for you to start again and begin again. You have choices coming up, okay? Make the choice about you, about being in your power, in your strength, and connecting with health too for yourself, mentally and physically, okay? Really important today. Now, let's roll the Astro dice and see if there are any final messages for you. What's coming next in love for number 3? Virgo, oh my God, yes. Can you see that? Right there, Virgo. Definitely Virgo. Could be health, could be work. Definitely getting wellness, health, taking care of your physical needs, your body, everything else. Venus, love coming in, second house, money, values, work. So yeah, there could be a connection to all of that for you coming up, but Virgo seems to be the big message today, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like to watch my April monthly tarot reading, which goes over love, money, job, all that, it's available for the Aphrodite Circle level. So click join, make your payment, and you can watch that, as well as all my past content, bonus content, extended readings, and everything coming up in the month ahead. Don't forget to subscribe. Sending you lots of love. I'll talk to you soon.